cracking through the air and hitting you upside your dome like the swift roundhouse kick from a Taekwondo master in Korea. It's DIA, or Dudes in Asia. What up, Dude-Maniacs? As always, this is David Hayter.
And this is David Nguyen, a.k.a. Noogie Man into the Noogie-verse.
This is our 22nd episode. This time of the year is always busy in Japan, so I'm doing my best to hang in there and make things happen. We also have a guest tonight. He's an English teacher in Korea. He went to the same high school as Noogie and I, the great Dontae Ealy.
Yeah, looking forward for our interview with Dante. So yeah, he is a Poly alumni like us, so it should be a fun, exciting time. Anyway, what's new with you, bro?
You know, as I always say, same old stuff. You know, I've been trying to keep on that diet and exercise, move back down in the right direction. You know, lost a couple of kilos, but it was pretty funny though, man. Like, I woke up on Sunday morning after I went out like Saturday, right? And like my stomach was hurting like a motherfucker. And so I weighed myself and I was like 109 kilos, you know? Went and deuced it, 108.4. You know? Laid back down for a little bit, went to deuce it again, 107.6. TMI, right? But it's funny.
Yeah.
It was a couple pounds there.
Yeah, exactly. You're dropping some big ones, my man.
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened, dude. I went out Saturday. Maybe I just ate a gang of food and drank a gang of alcohol. You know, it caught up to me.
Yeah.
You know? But it was a good time, man. It brought out some of the other English teachers with me.
Yeah.
It was fun, man. It was fun. Yeah. And then also, like I told you a couple weeks back, I did that photo shoot with that group, you know, that I work with to promote like tourism and local businesses. And I just got all the pictures from that photo shoot, you know, so probably put that up in a blog post someday, you know, about freelancing and volunteering and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Anything new with you?
Man, I'm working to get my upward momentum to get back on the workout. I'm working out with VC in the evenings, but like I want to get back to my 4 a.m., but it's kind of hard to get that first one. Well, it's even harder because I'm playing Apex Legends at night. It's like, one more game, man. One more game. And it's like, one more game lasts like 2 hours, you know?
Yep.
So like, I haven't slept this late in the longest time. So like, what's new with me is, besides like working Grace, is like Apex Legends.
Yeah, I've been playing that too a little bit, man.
That game is dope, man. It's pretty well done. You can see why people are on it.
So have you guys won a game yet?
Oh, okay. VC will probably tell you later today or sometime when you log in.
Yeah.
So the first game we played last night was down to 2 teams, us and the other team. The homie got disconnected, me and VC, and then VC got grenaded, so he was out. There was me on a one-on-one battle with a person who had no guns, and they punched my ass out, bro.
Oh my goodness, man.
It was so bad, dude. It was so bad.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. I was like, dude, is this person just punching me? Boom, game over. It's like, and the VC just like, he gave me shit all night, though.
Well, you know, I was playing one game this weekend. I got second place on that one, too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah,
but still, it didn't go down like that badly, man. A person with no gun, dude.
Yep. You know, it's not the gun that kills; it's the hard heart that kills.
Pretty much, man.
So yeah, man, thanks for coming on, Dante. Man, it's really cool to have you.
Man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. So yeah, if you want to just start off, tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey from Long Beach to Asia.
Yeah, as you said, my name is Dante, born and raised in Long Beach, California. Ever since preschool, you know, since I was 2, all through Long Beach. Went to high school with these guys.
Yeah.
And that was a good experience, you know, Long Beach Poly.
Yeah, represent.
Legendary school. And there, and you know, as you see, you know, we keep in touch from time to time, you know, especially with social media now.
Yeah.
But yeah, went to high school there, went to college actually at Long Beach City, fashion design. Got a fashion design degree. Uh, stopped going to school because I was just burnt out.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I was like, I had bills. I was selling cars. I was making good money. So I was like, all right, like I'm gonna take a break. I wanted it to be like a month, like a semester, maybe a year.
Mhm.
Because I want to finish and get that degree. Yeah, man. Life happened. 5 years passed. Still didn't have my still didn't have my degree. But at the time I was traveling. I had started traveling actually in like 2004. And I went to Europe the first time, hit a couple spots in Europe, and from then on I was like, man, I want to see the world, man. I want to travel. So I would travel once or twice every year. I had a friend teaching in Korea, actually. This is about 2010. And yeah, I had a friend out here and he was like, oh, come visit. So I was like, I've never been to Korea. I was in my I was in travel mode. So I came down and visited and I was like, oh, it's hella dope out here. And he was teaching English. And that's what first like really sparked my like moving out to Asia. And I had another friend. You remember Christina Colada?
Oh yeah, I remember her.
I remember she had a job. She wasn't in Asia, but she was in like the Middle East, and she had some kind of traveling job.
Okay.
Whatever it was, her job, like she didn't live in America anymore, and she was working. And I was like, that's actually what first sparked my interest. I was like, I want to work out the country. Like that would be dope to live out the country and work out the country. So that was my first like out the country that moment. Excuse me.
No problem.
Then when I visited, my friend in Korea, okay, like I can teach English. I started looking up all the perks. They give you the apartment, the pay. Being able to like stack some money, and it seemed like I needed a bachelor's degree to do that.
Okay.
It sparked me getting back into school too. I finished. I did the TEFL class. And the rest is history.
Oh, nice.
Shit, man, that's pretty dope. I was going to ask you too, man, like, because we're in the same academy at school, right? You're in CIC.
Hey, low-key, we doing some international shit too.
So it's like, it paid off, right?
It's a coincidence, though. Like,
yeah.
I remember I took 3 years of Japanese there, and that's what made me want to travel too, because I wanted to go to Japan, but I didn't get to go to that summer trip. And then I just recently barely went to Japan like now, but I was like, I'm surprised sooner. I took 3 years of Japanese and forgot all that shit.
Yeah, it happens, dude.
Yeah. So Dante, where else have you been to in Asia so far, man?
I'm starting to lose count, man. I recently went to Hong Kong.
Oh, nice.
I frequent Thailand. I love Thailand. I've been to the full moon party there, and it's lots of parts. I've been to Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, Kowloon, Bangkok. I've been to China, to Beijing. I've been to Tokyo. I've been out here.
That's pretty dope, dude. So, which spot do you think you like the most, man?
Sure. Have you been there?
Or which spot? Thailand?
Yeah.
I still haven't been to Thailand, man. I'll probably go someday, though.
Yeah, I went to Thailand like a month ago for a couple of days. And it's pretty nice. I think it's like the full tour of it, but I like the vibe there for sure.
It's so relaxed. There's beaches everywhere. The women love you there. Like everything is good. They have good food. Like it's cheap.
Oh, you haven't been to Vietnam yet, man?
I'm about to go. I have a summer vacation, like a 9-day vacation. I'm going to go to Vietnam in the end of July.
Oh, okay. For sure, dude. If you need a tour guide, man, let me know what's up. My show is going down to Vietnam.
Are there?
Yeah, I am in Vietnam. Yeah. I've been here for like 5 years.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to hit you up for sure. I'll get your information. Because, sure. I'm going to hit that up for about half the trip and then somewhere else where there's a nice beach or something. Try to enjoy this summertime.
For sure, dude. Do you surf or catch the waves?
I haven't. Okay. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the ocean.
Because if you did, it's a pretty good spot in Vietnam, actually, if you want to go like surfing or like kite surfing. But yeah, we can talk about that later.
I never tried, but I'll probably be down, man. I'm just not trying to get my ass whooped by the ocean.
Yeah. Oh, you probably get your ass whooped by the ocean. Yeah. That's like, I heard it's one of like Mui Ne, that's the name of the spot. It's like one of the hardest places to learn kite surfing, but if you can learn there, dude, you could ride anywhere in the world.
Sounds like a setup. I need to go to a more chill beat.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, go ahead, Hater.
For sure, man. So I know you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. Like you said that you had a homeboy that lived like in Korea and like you studied Japanese before, so you wanted to come to Asia. Like, are there any other reasons like why you specifically chose to work and live out here, like in Asia and in Korea?
Yeah, when I was doing the research, like I said, the main reason, well, I had a goal, like I wanted to live out of the country. I wanted to travel more because like I said, once you start, then it's like you want to go everywhere. Yep. And I wanted to be able to stack some money because, living in California, that shit is hard. Like, shit is expensive.
It is, man.
So it's like there and I'll be fine, but I won't be able to stack no money because between me traveling and just paying bills, then I'm always going to be just working to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
like, I feel like people I know, like, they just work to pay for their house and their car,
Mm-hmm.
And like they can't go anywhere.
The world, and I'm trying to be like comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And I wanted to be able to stack some money, and Korea is kind of the most lucrative place as far as apartment. You get paid, and you don't have any bills really. Besides, you just gotta eat or whatever traveling you want to do. So They pay as competitive as Japan and China, but the cost of living here is cheaper.
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
Stack more money if that's what your plan is. So I want to stack money and I wanted to live in another country. So check and check.
Right on, man.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Nice. So you encountering like any difficulties while living in Asia?
I mean, of course, the language barrier can be frustrating at times. But I pretty much, I haven't really like too much tried to learn the language, and I get around, like I know how to, I feel like just traveling for so long, you kind of like, if you're a traveler, you're going to get where you need to get and you're going to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that helps me to maneuver, but sometimes you feel like it's something simple you're trying to request and it's just, y'all just not connecting. So you but you got to step back and realize, like, just like they don't speak English, you don't speak their language. So the same thing you hearing, like when they talking to me and I don't know what they talking about, that's the same thing they hearing when I'm talking to them. So I'm like, we just got to figure this out. We just got to play charades. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real, man. That's true, though.
Have you been to Korea?
I haven't been myself. I'm actually planning to go for a little bit this summer, though. Like when I get my vacation, like actually this is my last year doing this job. Like my last day of work would be like July 12th, and then maybe like the next week I'll head out to Korea for a few days.
Stay there though. You're gonna get another job out there.
I'll probably go out there for like a little vacation, but I'll probably like go home for like a little while. Because I've been gone for like 5 years. See the family for a little bit. A couple months, and then I'm actually planning to go to Vietnam next,
You said you're going to Vietnam to work, do the same thing, teach English, I guess?
Yeah, like, for me, like that, I looked into it, and those are like the jobs that pay the most, with like the qualifications I have. But ideally, I'd want to do something else, like business related, or try to start my own business, work for like a trade company or something like that, But
you're not looking into going back to the States.
Yeah, at this point, not really, man.
It's kind of like what you said, man. It's just living in California, dude. You can't really like live comfortably. You can not stretch that dollar out,
I miss home though, for sure.
Yeah.
Good to know, like, once you've like up and left and lived in another country, then in the back of your mind, you always know, like, I can fucking go live anywhere and like figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stuck here.
Hands down, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, that's what my mom would always tell me. She's like, it's a big world. You don't like where you are. Let's go somewhere else,
Oh, definitely.
Heck, that shit.
Yeah. Okay, Dante, can I ask you a real question, man? Being an African American, is it tough in Asia?
Found so for me, like I haven't had any issues, but that could also be like my vibe. Like I'm very like people friendly, like I'm well traveled. I understand other cultures, like, and I just feel like I'm welcoming, so I don't have issues. The most thing I have is people staring
Yeah.
More of a like just because they're not used to seeing, you know,
Yeah.
a black
They
dude
don't.
from Cal-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And I'm just rolling through, smiling, saying what's up, giving them fist bumps, taking pictures. What up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny, man, because I know, like, when
Everybody's negative.
I'll be rolling around the grocery store out here, right? And then I'll walk by some lady. She's like, holy shit. Like, you know, like kind of scare him a little bit. And just like, oh, hello. You know? And then I'll be rolling around the grocery store and some other big ass dude comes through. I'm like, holy shit. Oh, hello. Like, you know, I will start to react the same way, you know, just because it's like something out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand it. Especially little kids, like, you know, it'd be hella positive, spread positivity. Like they feel your energy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for sure, man.
you see them hiding, talking to their mom, like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is I'm a human. What's up? How you doing? Come here.
Yeah. No, it was like, cause like, I mean, like being real here, like, I think, Asians are a little like, they're a little racist towards black people. Not in like a mean way. They just have like, you know, just not really educated about the world like that. So my always guess is like, what do you guys really encounter? Cause, you know, I'm Asian in Vietnam. So I was like, you're nothing new, right? But if I was like African American, that'd be a little different.
I said, I don't.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, your vibe and yeah. Go ahead.
Man, I could be an outlier. Like, I've definitely, like, there's different forums, like on Facebook and stuff that I'm a part of that I hear people complaining about certain issues they may encounter. But I mean, as far as me personally, like, I don't know, like I float through the world pretty easily, man. And I, you know, recognize real. Like I get along with people. Like if they are being racist or hating on me, I don't even notice them. You know what I mean?
That's a nice way to handle it, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So, the next question, do you have like any advice for people who are thinking about whether they should come out to Asia for an extended stay or to work or to do business or anything?
I'm my friend's biggest advocate of traveling. Like, I've been that since forever. Like, I'm always telling my friends, get a passport, and, you know, it's not that expensive. And, you know, if you plan to travel, then you will travel more instead of spending your money on other things. So it's been pretty dope for me. I've already been out here a year. I just re-signed for another year. A year goes by quick as fuck. Yeah. You know, worst case scenario, you know, you try, you don't like it. Like, you still probably had a dope experience and you learned something. And, you know, it gets easier after there. If you can just up and move out the country, then you pretty much can, you know, make anything happen.
Right on, man. For sure. I think.
Thanks again for hitting me up, man.
Yeah, no sweat, dude. I don't know. I think you're probably one of the first dudes I hit up that ain't like in our first close circle. I was just like, hey, you want to come on? You're like, hell yeah. It's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like to talk.
Most def, man. Hey, anytime you want to come back on, you know, we'll have you later. If you want to just come on and guest host, that's cool too, man.
Yeah, it'd be good to get some insights about Korea because I think our show's enough about Japan and Vietnam. So you're welcome anytime, man.
Nah, for sure. Just let me know.
Okay.
All right, for
just
sure.
Give me a week in advance notice and we'll make it happen.
Hell yeah, man. Sounds good, Doug.
Nice.
All right, y'all. Y'all stay cool, and hopefully I'll see y'all around. Shit, I will. I'm definitely going to Vietnam, and I need to hit up Osaka, right?
Or I'm close to Osaka, man. I'm kind of out in the boonies a little bit, you know.
Are you leaving, you said?
Yeah. I'm the outro in July, man.
We'll see. Maybe I'll try to make some type of weekend trip happen.
All right, for sure, man. And that does it for another fresh episode of Dudes in Asia. We always enjoy having guests on the show, so our listeners can learn more from people's experiences, especially ones other than our own. So, thanks again for Dante for coming out on the show. We wish you the best. We hope to travel to a lot more places.
Yeah, looking forward to your trip coming out here, Dante. And yeah, I think you have some great advice, dude. You want people to explore the world. I think they're kind of trapped in that bubble in America, but if they just get their passport and just take that first leap, I think once they see the world, it's actually quite amazing. So yeah, that was, thanks for coming on, Dante. This is Noogie Man signing out this week. Be sure to check out our blog at dudesinasia.blogspot.com or hit us up on Facebook at facebook.com/dudesinasia.
Yeah, last week I posted about my Osaka trip, and I think this Friday I'm going to have the blog about Lowry's The Prime Rib. So it's good stuff.
I actually read both articles already.
Very nice. Yeah. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, search for @DavidHater. That's @DavidHar. Peace out.
Peace out, yo.